Hey everybody, so today we're going to be doing that kids party shoot that I was telling you about, and I'm going to show you after the fact how to actually reduce noise in post-production if you have to shoot in a darker environment and you have a lot of noise or a lot of grain in your footage. Then you can actually reduce some of it, not all of it, but some of it in post-production. What is up, good people? Thank you very much for joining us, and I really hope that you've enjoyed the scene of the party that we've been to. So I just want to quickly show you what I did this morning. Is I purposely put an ND filter on my camera so that I have to push the ISO up so high that I can actually introduce grain into my footage on purpose. Right, so if you have a look at my shirt right here, you'll see that there is a lot of noise in the black. Because my shirt is black and the ISO is pushed up so high, normally grain is introduced into the darker portions of your footage. So we make sure that we go to the color tab in Premiere Pro, and then from the color tab we make sure that we are in Lumetri color, and then we're going to introduce a little bit of contrast into this footage. So as we push up the contrast slider, you'll suddenly see that the darks are darker and the brights are a little bit brighter, because that's what contrast does. So once we move out of the contrast tab, if I can get this to show properly, once we move out of the contrast tab, we'll go down to the blacks and we'll reduce the blacks. So effectively what we're doing is we're making the footage look almost like a C-log profile or some very flat color picture profile in your video, and you'll immediately see that most of the grain is gone from my shirt at this stage. Okay, so because the blacks are now so flat and the contrasts have been increased, you'll see my face is a little bit more red than it was before we've done the increasing. So we'll drop the saturation just a wee bit so that it takes care of that additional red that was now introduced into my face. Okay, so if I enlarge this for you, you'll see that most of the grain is now magically gone. It does look a little bit flatter, the profile looks a bit flatter, but if I switch it off, you'll see that there's a bunch of grain post the amendments that I made or the corrections that I made, and if I switch it back on, that grain is gone. Yes, the profile is a little bit flatter, but still I would rather have a bit flatter profile than having so much grain in my videos. Okay, so that is it for today's video. I really hope that you've enjoyed it, and I'm hoping to see you in the next one. Stay tuned and don't go anywhere.